I like Kobe because it's open and it's free. Just looking at the sea and the view of Kobe makes me feel relaxed.
Kobe is mixed with different cultures from all over the world.
It was one of the first harbors to open in Japan, and many foreign countries and people came.
It was also one of the first cities to include Chinese in its city. So we have Chinatown, and we also have like Western style houses.
Kobe has experienced the earthquake in 1995 maybe, and they rebuilt the city, whole city, and so now Kobe City is the strongest city in Japan against earthquake. We learned a lot from that disaster, so we grown up from that experience.
I'm originally from the Philippines and have lived in Japan since elementary school, and now I attend Fukiai High School. The transition from the Philippines to Japan was shocking since it wasn't planned for me to come to Japan, so it was a bit hard. And the culture is so different, people are so different, their customs, their lifestyles, so that was the biggest challenge.
I was living in Brazil, where it is very far away from Japan, and I moved to there when I was a first grade in junior high school. There is very few Japanese students, and I was the only one who is a junior high school student, and that's why I improved my English skill with native speaker in Brazil.
I'm Natsumi. I am 18 years old. I lived in America for 5 years, since when I was 4 years old to 9 years old, and that made me come to Fukiai and also join the PDWC.
So when I first heard that Fukiai was invited to be part of PDWC, I was shocked, surprised, and both amazed, but also terrified since we're a Japanese school and we're going to be facing schools from all over the world whose main language is English.
I really enjoyed PDWC. It was my first time to do a parliamentary debate. Everything was new for me, and I was really nervous because I didn't know what it would be like at first.
On the first day, I was kind of nervous because everyone else is speaking English very fast and I was not. So I was wondering if I can do debate well. But on the second day, I was able to enjoy debating with debate mate. They were the professional of the debating, and I was given many useful advices from them, and I learned little by little how to speak effectively and how to attract people.
I never expected to be able to make it to the grand final. So every time our school name was announced, I would always space out and question and ask myself, maybe the judges miscalculated or something, or like maybe they just pronounced a name that's similar to ours. Like, I just couldn't believe that our school was making it to the grand final.
Climate change has larger impact on the whole planet.
It will give us a chance to unite and save our planet.
So the team for Kobe for the position.
なんかメディセンとかサプライセンとかそういう実現先に起こるのがアメリカや
That every one of us wants to help those countries. by having a system which provide development aid.
Situation by themselves, and if that happens, then they can help each other and help other countries that need help.
It will be a big benefit to every single one of us in the world.
To be honest, I wasn't confident in myself, not just my English, but myself and all before going to the debate contest. But I learned to not be afraid of making mistakes. And I started to just speak up and just be me.
I haven't truly decided what I want to do in the future, like what job I want to do, what kind of person I want to be. But I have a few goals that I want to achieve. First, I want to go to university and study more about global relations. I feel passionate about a lot of global issues. People tend to see other countries' problems as different from their own, but this is one Earth that we all live in, and problems we face are very similar from one another, including the stigma about mental illnesses or the inequality between men and women.
I would like to study about diplomacy because I want to be a diplomatic person in the future, and I want to communicate with other foreign countries people with English or other languages so that I can tell them about our culture and also accept other cultures from them. So I want to be a bridge of international trading or international diplomacy. I'm very interested in nuclear program and like nuclear use and nuclear weapons because we are the country that had nuclear bombing attack, and we have to try to tell all the people in the world about the danger of the nuclear power. So that's our mission as a Japanese citizen, I think.
And I also want to create something with photography or filmmaking, something that's not already in this world. It could be something that is related to global relations that could be used to make people more aware, but it's just my goals for the future.
I don't have a specific dream yet, but I want to become a person who can help people who needs help and who tries to raise their voice, but the society doesn't notice, because I learned those problems in high school. So I wanted to try to solve and help those people.
My greatest hope is that someday or somehow someone will see the same vision that I see, or will be touched by what I want people to understand about the world, or about how society is being constructed, or how I want them to realize that there is something more to this world than what we see or what we feel.
I will challenge the future by making a bridge across countries and cultures to make better relationships with people.